What's up, real MVPs? Ricky Widmer here, and welcome into another NBA draft grade video for the 2021 NBA draft. In this video, we are talking about the LA Clippers, and I am joined with my beautiful co-host, Soapy Muffin.
Hey!
Soapy, another team, another video. If you guys like these, hit the sub button down below so you check out all of our draft grade videos. Damn, Soapy and I are talking. We've been here for 4 hours recording these videos, so the brain is going a little bit, but I'm reeling it back in because Soapy, we're talking about our boys team. Resident super fan in the Discord Retro. He was a happy man. A happy man on draft night.
I'd be happy too.
Because his Clippers not only got Keon Johnson, which, yes, they traded up for, but they got Keon Johnson. They traded up and got Jason Preston out of Ohio. And then they get BJ Boston or Brandon Boston, however you want to say it, in the second round. Soapy, tell me why this should not be an A-plus draft for the Clippers.
I'd probably say it's not an A+ because I don't think any of these are A+ players.
Okay, is it at least a solid A, though? Because that's where I'm leaning. Do I go A with this? That's what I'm thinking.
Well, we'll see.
Okay. Well, what do you think of it, though?
I do think they made a lot of good moves as well. The fact of, this team is going to be locked into the cap space of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. They're not going to have a lot of money to throw around.
Kawhi could be leaving, though. He did opt out. Could be gone.
That is true. He could. Also, just realized I changed my hair. It looks like I'm wearing a fucking helmet. But, I had to put the helmet on for the last three.
Yep.
I had to soldier through it. But I think it's just right now with the way that this roster is constructed, they're going to need as much money as they can to be able to throw at Reggie, throw at Batum. I think it's being able to lock down enough people that you can at least attempt to fill out the roster without spending too much money. Mm-hmm. I think in the offseason, they're probably going to look to try to move on from contracts like Luke Kennard. Yeah, they're going to look to move on from Luke Kennard and people like that, kind of free up even more cap space so that they don't have to worry about running into the cap wall. Much of their owner would absolutely love to just be like, dude, just get rid of cap space. I'll fucking buy every team if I have to. But I think that's just kind of what this is for. Filling out the roster with people that they're smaller contracts, they're not big deals. You free up enough money, or these guys don't add enough money to completely detract from the fact of other teams will probably pursue Reggie, which is it pains me to say that.
Yeah.
And as well, it gives you a chance to still go after Batum to bring back essentially two of your most important pieces from this most recent playoff run.
Yeah. I mean,
my only thing with it
go ahead.
Is just I don't know how much any of these guys play day one.
Yeah, but do enough of them develop into quality guys come playoff time?
See, I think the only one who plays right away is Keon.
See, I think I think Preston can too. Depending on what happens with Reggie and Lou Will.
Yeah, I think it's not Lou Will, Batum.
Yeah.
You said Lou Will.
Yeah, I meant Batum. You're right. Or Pat Bev. That's who I meant.
Yeah.
Pat Bev. Not Lou Will. Lou Will's the one in Atlanta. Pat Bev. I meant Pat Bev. What happens with Pat Bev and Reggie?
Sorry, guys. Like Ricky said, it's been a while.
Yeah. You said Lou Will. Oh, yeah, he's in Atlanta. I totally meant Pat Bev. So, yeah. We're going to go back in time, right? Yeah, it depends on really what happens with Reggie Jackson and Pat Bever. Or Patrick Beverley.
Yeah, where I think those would be the only two that play right away. My main thought process is just it's interesting to take a player who would be perceived as a project like BJ Boston.
Over the
fact
round,
of this team is not in development mode. This team is very much in pushing for championships, pushing for playoff wins. Is BJ Boston even going to play at all?
But does he
obviously
have
don't be wrong.
I don't think he has to.
I view it as I'm just kind of looking at it, and obviously don't be wrong. This could be fucking hindsight 2020 for fucking years. Let's see here. people went after him. Like Aaron Wiggins went after. Wiggins can probably step in and play right away. Obviously, like
here's the thing. I'm gonna cut you off, Soapy. The reason why I like the BJ Boston pick where it happened was, yeah, Aaron Wiggins might be able to step in and play day one, but you're getting a guy that most people like. The story of this draft, when we look back at it, will be guys got like Sharif Cooper, Ayo Dosunmu, Jared Butler, BJ Boston, Namitas Queta. Like, there were guys that went that probably should have went a lot higher than they did. Like, that we talked about in the Bulls video. Ayo Dosunmu should have been higher. Oh, Dave said Sharif Cooper should have been higher. BJ Boston, I had him as a top half of the second round guy, and you're going ahead and getting him at 51. That is a steal if we're talking about second round steals.
I mean, even at that though, like I just look at it of like I think he's only a steal if he pans out. The only thing is he going to get enough playing time to pan out? Like obviously, yeah, you can just place him in the G League, but like once again, like we've seen people thrive in the G League and then suck in the main roster.
Yeah,
Henry Ellison.
I just think this team is built differently to where it's like, if he does pan out, then yeah, it's a hit. If he doesn't, guess what? They're going to be good enough to where everyone goes BJ who. I think the BJ Boston thing was worth the take of like, we're going to take a risk here. It's worth it. When it comes to a grade here, Soapy, I got to give him an A+. I hinted at the beginning. This is an A+ for me. Keon falls, you trade up. You don't wait for him to fall into your lap. You go, we're going to go up and get him. And you get Keon at 21. Same thing with Preston. We're not going to wait for him to fall to us. We're going to go up and get him, get the point guard. Like, Preston is someone that I've loved ever since I said I watched him. The first game I saw of him last year, he played against Illinois. And I was like, I got to keep my tabs on this kid because this kid is really good. And then you get BJ Boston to fall to you at 51. So, like, for me, there's no other grade but an A. But I got to go the extra mile and give it an A+ because I think every single pick could be a hit 3 years down the line.
Yeah, you're a lot higher on this one than I am. I'm just going with a B.
Mm-hmm.
To me, of like these guys stepping in and help, once again, how much do they help in the grand scheme of things? Because the fact of, for instance, like I even think with the with BJ Boston, I think you could have taken a guy like Aaron Henry, Joel Ayayi,
Okay.
basically like guys who could still help right away, who also still have kind of high upside.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think just like I don't know, like I'm just hung up on the BJ Boston thing. If they took someone like an Aaron Henry and Ayayi like that late, I probably would be giving B+. I just look at it of like, no, I don't just view it as an A+, because to me, like A+ would be like franchise changing.
Yeah, but
at least in my mind,
this is a team that doesn't need a franchise changer, and they got pieces that will be able to help. Like, I believe that these pieces will be able to help them come playoff time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super sold on that part, but I mean, hey, I've been wrong in the past. I've been wrong a lot in the past, so.
But this is where you guys come in. Clipper Nation, let us know what you guys think down below. What is your grade for your team? If you want to check out our other draft grade videos and everything we're going to be doing this offseason, hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to support us, patreon.com/MVPvids or become a channel member today. And if you want to talk basketball 24/7, 365 with the greatest community in the universe, the MVP Discord is a place for you. That link is also in the description. That's going to do it, like I said, for this video. I didn't really know what I was going to say there to end this, but I will say thank you for being as great as you always are. And as always, have a good day, everybody.